Yo, what up? This is the SED podcast with your boy right here, LV. I'm looking at the wrong screen. I'm looking the screen over here. I'm looking crazy right now. Got the dual monitors going. Here we go. This is a lot better. All right. Welcome to the SED podcast. Your boy LV, the homie Nucho.
What's
Trill
going
is
on,
in.
man?
He'll be right back in a second. What's going on, man?
What's up with it, man? How everybody doing out there?
I hope everybody's
What
doing
people
lovely.
doing?
Fine Wednesday. Before Good Friday.
Yeah,
Um,
good Friday, man. You got anything planned?
Nothing.
I feel
Gaming, and more gaming. That's it.
yeah. I got my family going out of town, so I'm gonna be solo. So yeah, I'm gonna be on the same thing you on.
Man, shoot, man. That check hit Thursday night. So it might be a new bill coming out on 2K. Maybe not.
Hey, I feel that, man. Thanks for
What
my
up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Man, we got a lot of things to get into, man. I'm trying to get these boys a couple of seconds or two to get in, man. Man, a lot has happened over this week, man.
Oh
I know
yeah,
we talked.
oh yeah. Have you been watching the Lakers? They've been
I,
doing
I,
some things, man.
so I watched that game last night. Hey, without LeBron,
Right,
down 19 in the fourth,
right.
push the double OT
Yeah.
and win. Hey, Austin
Against a
Reeves
good
looking like,
team.
huh?
I said against a good team also.
Yes, they are a good team. We
I
won't
think
even get into
a good
this. Let's
team,
go
man.
ahead and throw it out there. I am not a Doc Rivers fan.
Right.
I don't understand how he gets the opportunity. I voiced that a bunch of times. I just don't understand what, I'm happy to see, any guy, he'd rather get a job, an NBA
Right.
job. It's only 30 some jobs, that job available.
Yeah.
But why him?
Yeah. 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 I think I don't know, man. Doc River kind of has been given great opportunities going forward. Let's not forget, what he did do in Boston. It was special. He took a group of guys, and then, got a championship. So maybe people just look at him as a glue guy. I don't know. Maybe he's a glue guy.
Well, he hasn't glued anything since 2008,
he's,
2000.
he's, a, he's a regular season warrior. Regular season warrior.
And they've been throwing
He,
out a lot
he'll
lately.
get you to the playoffs. He'll get you
Okay.
to the playoffs. Yeah.
I think
He's just a
this.
name at this point. If I'm
Thank
being
you.
honest,
Thank
I
you.
think he's just a name. I mean, he's just a coach. Everybody that is familiar with at this point, in my
Right.
opinion. I mean, with the team that he got in Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying. You got two dogs out there in Milwaukee. I don't feel like I don't feel like they're in a position to where they really honestly need to be right now. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I feel that.
All right. Well, that was a topic that we wasn't really getting into, but hey, we was just trying to, buy a little time so everybody popped in here.
y'all was randomly talking about Doc Rivers.
Well, he asked about the Lakers, and I talked
Yeah.
about them coming back from the 19-point deficit. I actually watched the game on replay, so the game happened. I watched the whole game after that. We was up late on 2K last night, full disclosure.
Right.
So I had the game in the background, and man, you can call it what you want. That coaching plays a part. You lose 19-point deficit. You can say
Yeah.
what you want, and Dolly said this. The homie Dolly said this last night about Giannis, man. What up, Alicia?
Shout out Bedroom Candy.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Check it out. Check it out.
There we go.
Yeah, she sells all the products you need for your, you know,
Yeah.
with your
Okay.
lady friends, your fella friends, whoever you feel you fool with. She got products you here.
You said your fellow friends.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2024. I'm not. Hey, we got speaking of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. I watched the game. It just 19-point deficit is tough. I saw Dame to jack up a lot of shots. That's the good. That's the bad side of Dame when it comes to the good side. A lot of shots he took, and them coming back was bad shots. Giannis.
I see you, Candy. I got you.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Pull up on it. Yeah, you got you everything you need. But we'll get to that. We got a lot of good things that people have been asking us to talk about. First, we can talk about we're drinking on. If you are,
Yeah.
if you are.
Let me start this. So
Okay, here we go.
I got a Dr. Pepper, right? But
Yep.
it's the strawberry and cream. And I got it mixed with the moonshine strawberry shake.
Oh,
So,
damn.
I'm sipping on right now.
Oh.
Damn. I just got water right now, man. I just got water.
Man. Last time you had something, I didn't even bring it up.
Man, I gotta chill. I gotta chill, man.
Hey, you got to pace yourself. You said family gonna be gone on the weekend. Late night Ducho on the 2K. Woo. I got a little tequila, man. It's been a rough week.
What's that? What kind of tequila is that?
Man, the Pedro Jewel, man. It's a little $15 for a fifth, man. It's my favorite. It's my go-to.
Yeah. Hey, so check me out, Nucho.
Yeah, let me see.
You gotta try this.
Oh yeah, I had that.
I'm not a fan.
But you gotta add it to this.
That's different.
I haven't had that. Yeah, that's different.
I had that. That's good.
Yeah.
Combining the two powers, it's like it's like when
See, I've never worked. Where do you get those at though? At the liquor store?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I don't drink like that. I drink a little bit.
I want to ask Trill, is it like the mega powers when Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage did the infamous is it like the mega powers? All right.
It's definitely like combining some powers together, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. She got me leaning like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Why not, man? Why not? But you know, I Trill was the one who put me on when Snoop Dogg had that gin that came out. What was it called?
Indigo
with the strawberry lemonade, I think you said. Yeah.
You talking about the Minute Maid? Yeah.
Yeah, the Minute Maid. 2 thumbs up over here.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Damn, how you do that?
I don't know.
That's what that does.
Hey, that's what the Indigo do. All right, man. Let's talk about one of the biggest things that everybody talking about. 50 Cent trolling him as we speak. But Diddy in trouble, man. Everything we're talking about right now is gonna be allegedly. We don't know the facts. We don't know what's going on. We do know the facts that both his places were raided by fans. 3 places. That's never a great thing. He just so happened not to be in any of
them.
Yeah. Is that somebody who's ducking because they know something's off and you're trying to, hey, do whatever you can? I know he sold some of his. I don't know if he sold Revolt, but he sold majority shares of Revolt.
Right.
Is that a man that's saying, okay, I'm in trouble. Let me go ahead and dip out allegedly. This is all allegedly, and do what I need to do because it's not looking good.
No, it's not looking good for Diddy. It's really not, man. But I do kind of want to pump the brakes on Diddy because I want to see what all comes out. He hasn't been charged yet, but the fact that there is smoke in that area lets you know that something eventually will pop out. But yeah, man,
you know something to pop out.
Yeah. The other thing I don't like is that, and you know, I don't want to make this a race thing, but it seems like if it's a different race, things get brushed under the rug a little bit. And we all have heard whispers of people that get away with stuff or maybe do some jail time, but it's real quiet. Diddy stuff is like a movie. It's like a movie, and it's sad. It's sad, man, but you know, I don't want to take up for if he's doing wrongdoings. If he's doing wrong, it is what it is. But I just don't like how these other people can get away with things, and we kind of turn a blind eye. And Diddy stuff is so blasted everywhere. Another, you know.
But what's funny is about that is we've been hearing stuff like little whispers for years about what it was. I mean, 50 Cent has been on it for years.
Right.
And everybody takes 50 lightly because he's a jokester, he's a troller, but he hasn't stopped yet. Like, he's been on the train. He started. Yeah. He hasn't stopped, and he's not going to stop. I mean,
can't stop,
this is bad seeing his. Huh?
I say can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah,
it's going to stop somewhere. Allegedly, we don't know.
Right.
You know, it's just. Do you feel? Well, I don't want to say feel bad because it's our. I mean, because you want to say, all right, I feel bad about him getting. You know, everybody's just, he did it.
Yeah.
But you don't feel bad because whatever happened with Cassie, he still He sold it
right.
quick with no ifs, ands, or buts, no trial. Right. I'm gonna get this out of here. I don't think he thought it would have blew up after that.
Right.
I thought, me personally, I thought that's kind of weird. He sold it so quick. It was I'm innocent. I don't understand what's going on, but you settled. It's like, all right, whatever, what you need.
Right. I think I mean, I just hope that I guess what Diddy kind of got to look out for, man. I just hope it's not no underage stuff, and I just hope that with R. Kelly, they hit R. Kelly with sex trafficking and racketeering, and when we think of sex trafficking, you think of stealing, kidnapping somebody, moving them around. But these days, or according to the feds, it's just as simple as flying somebody out and doing something. It's considered sex trafficking. Whether you want to go get a fly 18-year-old out to you, that's sex trafficking. So I just hope it could get real fuzzy with these things, and the way that they're looking and the way they ran through his house, I feel like they're gonna find something. They gotta find something.
It's crazy to me, with this whole Diddy situation. And I don't like how he did his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like when the feds raided him, he left his kids on stuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's already a bad look, with the shit that you got going on. But the fact that you bailed even on your kids, and you got your kids, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the feds, they got guns pointed at them and shit. Like that was a horrible move, dog.
It was. It definitely
That's
was.
what I'm saying. If you know you didn't do anything, why leave your kids there? Why not have them? But if you knew, but you also had to drop, why not get your kids out of there?
Right.
You got out of there.
Yeah.
Just like I said, everything we said is
foul, bro.
Yeah, that's
foul.
Yeah, that's a wild one, man.
Yeah, this is. I think within maybe like the next 2 to 3 months, maybe even maybe by the end of next month, I think we're gonna hear some charges eventually placed against Diddy, man.
With how social media is, you're gonna hear all kind of shit, whether it be true or false.
You already said
there's gonna be so much stuff coming out. People gonna be trying to get paid. Like, it's gonna get wild.
Right.
I mean, you can take it how you want to take it, but the neighbor did say he was seeing things, buses coming on in the morning. Hey, man, I mean, you can take it for granted. Saw this dude want to be on TV, but they're looking at that like, wait, buses? Now they probably checking cameras, who's coming in and out.
That's tough.
I'm playing basketball over there. So,
the horrible thing that I think was going to mess him up is that with dealing with federal cases, I think the statute of limitation is like 5 years. But if it's been a continued behavior, then they can go back even further than 5 years. So that's where it gets a little fuzzy for Diddy, man. If it's a continued behavior that they can keep track on, and you've been doing it for this long, it might not be looking good.
She said maybe it's a coincidence that he was gone. Yeah, it could be. That's a heck of a coincidence not to be on any scene, any of the places. Now he's Diddy, so he has a lot of places.
Right.
But with the son, that's tough. Like,
and he hasn't been arrested. Also, they said he's cooperated and he hasn't been arrested. So,
I don't know. I think that whole Epstein, that documentary came out. I think it shook a lot of things in the industry as far as people like feeling comfortable with saying what's going on. Because one way or another, it's gonna come out, and they had a list of the names on there. The list came out. People kind of like, I think we talked about in the chat earlier. It was like, all right, well, the list is out. Nothing's really been done, but people are definitely sidelining people. Probably digging their past because you can't just brush that off, especially with things he was doing. Epstein was doing. That documentary was man, people out here crazy, bro. Yeah. But on to one hip hop guy to another, man. Kendrick Lamar. So he jumped on his Future's new album, joint album with Metro. Metro, man. Metro been throwing out some bangers in the last few years, man. He been in his bag.
Yeah.
One particular verse in that album has the whole industry talking, and for what it was, I don't understand Drake's part not Drake, but Kendrick's part of just saying, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and go at him.
Yeah.
Because from my understanding, Drake Cole was saying, he put them as the big three of the rap game.
Yeah.
He's like, it's not a big three, it's a big me. All right. I think that was a jab, but all right. I mean,
Kendrick was
Yeah. So, we remember we witnessed this a couple of years ago, that Control album when he Control song with Big Sean, and he just throwing darts. What do you take from it, and what do you think is the reasoning? I know we talked about it. We have our thoughts. Yeah. We definitely gonna say them, but
I mean, if you look at the history, I mean, Cole and Kendrick Lamar been going back and forth for years. I mean, they always throwing shots at each other. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's friendly competition. I mean, that's kind of how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even, you know what I'm saying, like with these rappers, somebody want to stand out. Somebody wants to be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't mind the verse. I mean, I feel like the verse was mid, to be honest with you. I mean, I feel like it was overhyped just because of what you were calling out. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, it's good for hip hop at the end of the day, especially when you're a hip hop fan. I'm a J. Cole fan personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't taking no offense to it at all. Like, I just hope these boys respond. And that's it. I just feel like I'm just looking forward to the good music that we're gonna get behind this verse.
Right. Yeah. I'm with Trill also. The verse was mid. The presentation was more exciting than the actual verse itself. When I seen everything, like it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, Future got an album out? Metro? Yeah. Wait, Kendrick? What? I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Yeah,
definitely.
So that was very exciting. But once I heard the verse, I mean, the verse was definitely mid. But it was a good song. I like the beat. It was a cool little song, man. I think it. I heard somebody in the chat say that they think they're gonna be hearing that beat all summer long, and you probably will. I believe the song
already jumped on it already.
Yeah, the song is pretty hot right now.
Oh, the beat, yeah. Metro do his thing.
Metro fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But one thing with Drake though, Drake picks his battles. Drake has never went really back and forth with Kendrick, and that's not a battle for Drake. Drake is not ready for that. He's not. I don't think Drake is. Kendrick is a good rapper. Drake is a good song maker. He's a good song maker. You know what I'm saying? He makes great music for all ages, the women, the kids, everybody. But it's good for hip hop. I like all three of them. I like Kendrick. I like J. Cole. I like Drake also. But I think J. Cole is in his shots. Woo, man.
The question was, who would you prefer out of the three?
If I want to party, I'm going with Drake. If I want to party, I'm going with Drake. If I want to ride and cruise the streets, J. Cole. I'm going to go with J. Cole. Kendrick Lamar, he hit or miss. I like the Damn album, but
that last album was not
you want to mess with Miss Morale and
the Steppers, not the Steppers. Not the Steppers. That album didn't age too well, man. I don't hear too many songs on the radio right now. Not like Damn. That Loyalty, Damn was on the radio for it seemed like 2 years.
Yeah.
And man, was it Mad Kid?
Yeah.
First two one.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Cole gives you the best of both. Because if you play a Cole song, somebody else's song with his verse on there, because if you, like you say, you want to party, he got songs with Beyonce where like to party. Throw that on. I think I'm gonna take Cole first because you can get the songs that he's featured on, and then some of his last album, the features he had was dope. So I think Cole, and then he had an album by itself, and it just that Forest Hill album, but I can listen to that and get in the end without just no skips.
Yeah. Cole is cool, man. I just like the range of Drake, but Cole is cool, man. I like Cole.
What range do you see?
The range, I mean, as far as Drake could give you anything, man. He could give you whatever. He can give you
songs. He can get you 16s.
Hey, this is the power. This is the power of Drake, though, man. The first time I heard that "Sexy Red" and Drake song, I'm like, man, this shit is trash. Man, every party I went to, I DJ'd a Sweet 16. You know what they was asking for? I DJ'd at an elementary school. You know what they were asking for? Sexy Red and Drake. So that's the power of Drake, man.
He definitely knows what he's doing as far as getting hits out here. Like he knows, like him and Sexy Red, like best friends or whatever you want to call it. but he knew the glued on to her and that song and that video and that's that
Oh yeah,
whole
the video was
whatever
great.
you want to call it.
Do y'all feel like with all of that, does it take away from him, from his like being far as like one of the rapper goats? You know, far as like that side of Drake, does that take away from him at all?
I think Drake range is kind of why he's kind of looked at that, just because Drake isn't even a street dude, but he'll get on the song talking about he's spinning. I'm like, dang, Drake coming like that, like.
Yeah.
But you don't believe it. But people be like, man, that beat jamming, like it's crazy. I mean, Drake just have a special effect on people. It's crazy because most of the stuff you like, come on, Drake, that ain't you, Drake. But I'm not listening to Drake to get that out of him because I know that's not Drake. You know, Drake. I know that ain't Drake.
But that's an interesting concept because that's basically his career because he knows he can tap into any, and like Neutral said, a range. Having that range where you can do a pop song. He had a video with Khaled where he wasn't even in the video. He had Justin Bieber rap his lyrics to the whole song.
Yeah.
And that had over 200 million views on YouTube. Right. But he wasn't even in the video.
Right.
So
now what I will say though, what J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar give you is something Drake can't give you. You know, with the Kendrick Lamar, I feel like Kendrick Lamar can paint those pictures like well on that damn album.
That's a fact.
Man, he had some tracks on there, and you was like, damn, you know, he made you say that. And same thing with J. Cole. The way what J. Cole and what they give you, Drake can't give you that. He can't.
I feel like, honestly though, if Drake is locked in, I think he can give you that. You know what I'm saying? I think he's so invested. He's so invested on that other side. That I think that gets lost a lot.
Yeah. And also you got to have a story to tell. Also, like with J. Cole, he has something to say. Kendrick, he has something to say. You know, Drake, if he get too deep, he's gonna be like, "Hey, bro, you that acting for the Degrassi." Like,
your name on Instagram is Champagne Poppy. Like, I can't take you serious.
No, but Drake can be a bit of a conscious rapper. I think what people kind of liked about Drake always has been how he's just been open about the women. You know, when he heartbreaking it, he'll let you know. If he's sad, if he happy drinking, he'll let you know. But yeah, what you get from J. Cole and Kendrick, you can't get from them, though, man.
Who you taking? Adonis or Northwest?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with Adonis, man. Adonis gave us a full 16, man. Northwest gave us a little snippet. Adonis gave you 3 minutes of bars. 3 minutes of bars, man. Hey, Northwest gave you a little snippet.
No, yeah. I mean, like you said, it's good for hip hop. Hopefully, I'm hoping the Cole responds. I'm not really interested with Drake. Drake said some of his concert, like some under the tone stuff.
He did.
For him, it's more about making money.
The AI Drake already responded.
Who?
The AI Drake already responded.
Yeah, so you said that. I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
but for Drake, he knows. Like when we seen him with the beef with Pusha T and which is not, I mean, he can't do the rap thing. He had that one song that back to back that was I don't even think he wrote that, honestly, but he know, like you say, he picks and choose.
He know who to go at. He knew
he knows he's big enough to do that to Meek Mill. J. Cole, I mean not J. Cole, but even Kendrick Lamar, as we've seen, a verse and that the whole industry like, oh my God, what did he just say?
Right.
And the verse wasn't even that good.
But he don't want to get into a rap.
That's a tussle he don't want.
That's not what you want to do.
No. At the end of the day, the verse was mid, but I feel like the mission was accomplished at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You got the streets buzzing. You got everybody, you know what I'm saying, ready to see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
It was mid.
My question is this though, like for like somebody like J. Cole, like how are you gonna respond and when do you plan on responding? Like I'm ready to see how what's gonna happen with that. Right. Yeah, I feel like he gonna have like a whole track,
Oh yeah. It's gonna, I think it's gonna be a track with some subliminals. I think it's definitely gonna be a track.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's more. He's not gonna come out and just say Kendrick's name. It's gonna be something. Because even in Kendrick verse, he didn't say J. Cole's name. I mean, the big three, but even in Walking with the Stick and all that stuff, like we know that's what some of that Cole talked about a lot in the last album, Walking. You know, like so. I expect Cole to come with that same kind of energy. But I mean, I don't think he needs a whole song for it.
Nah. It's gonna be subliminals, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. I'm more interested to see what J. Cole say versus Drake, because Drake,
Drake gonna sing a hook and have somebody on there, throw somebody real famous on there, and then he's on tour right now. So
he gonna approach like the Pusha T beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, subliminal.
Under the rug.
Like what would he gain? What would he gain from this? Like what? Like as far as like he's not gonna lose. We always seen like Drake doesn't lose. He can put out anything you want. And like, oh wow, that what was that Tootsie Slide had over everybody was Tootsie Slide. Like, it was trash.
The crazy part is
after the meat beef.
the crazy part is that I listened to a YouTube video on the album, and the beef is kind of deep. Like Rick Ross just unfollowed Drake recently.
Yeah.
Drake invited Rick Ross X to his concert. Like it's a civil
war. It's a civil war.
Yeah. Drake is a troll. Drake is definitely a troll
behind the scenes.
Yeah. And that's not thinking. I think he can out troll anybody.
Yeah.
I think with his resources and how he moves and he loves social media, I think he can out troll anybody.
Oh yeah, he can go crazy with the trolling. Yeah, he can.
All right. He's been saying the entertainment part of our show. Trill, I have to credit you for this. I was never a power guy. I said, I'm not going to do it. I can't watch it. I want to watch it. I said, bro, listen to me. Just get past season 1, you'd be hooked. This brother not just told me to watch it, but let me use his Stars account to get in there to do it. That's how he felt about this show.
Facts.
And bro, I watched the first 3 episodes. I was hooked. I said, bro, I don't know why I waited so long. And now this section of power is coming to the end. And for Tariq, everybody know who he is. He didn't know. He found the same day we knew.
Supposedly.
The 50 said he don't answer his phone, so but hey man, the original Power gave it what it was. Now I can see the book 2 with this and the Tariq story. I can see that running kind of dry. It doesn't have the same effect. Tommy's not there, Ghost is not there. The ones we watched from day one is not there. So you're trying to blend in this new thing. It worked for a couple seasons, but it's like, But I just think this is the big. This is kind of big, man, because the show for me being so introduced so late. I loved it. I loved it. I was hooked.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's not really coming to an end, and I say that just because, you got the 4th show that's still ongoing right now. A lot of people ain't really too fond of it, but I think I could be wrong here, but I feel like some of the people that's from the Ghost story, Power Book 2, is going to come over to Force. I think Force will be the leading show when it's all said and done. Okay. And, they got the Power Book origin story finna drop. They finna show young Ghost and young Tommy. So, you know what I'm saying? I think people going to be invested in that as well. That's what people
want to see.
Yeah, I think people want to see that as well. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, I mean, if you really think about it, that show definitely had to come to an end because it was expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that was on that show, like you paying Mary J. Blige, you know what I'm saying, $1 million an episode. Then you got Lorenz Tate on the back end you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, all the people that's already on the show. Method Man, another person on there getting paid. So, I mean, it's like at the end of the day, that budget was crazy for that show.
About like 82 million an episode.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's so much they can do. The spinoffs, they're gonna always have spinoffs. Like they always say, power never ends, and it won't. Just because You know what I'm saying? We so a lot of people that's fans of the show, we so invested in it. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna always find a way to, you know what I'm saying, keep it rolling.
So let me ask you this: so the episode is coming to an end. Is it? Because I haven't watched the show, but where they're at right now in the season, is it going to set up for like a mad grand finale, like a big grand finale coming up?
Yeah, because it has the final season of this version coming to the end. So it's going to have to be.
Yeah,
and something crazy gonna happen. Now the streets is talking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's very possible we might see a ghost return potentially, whether it be you know what I'm saying, him coming back from the dead, or you know what I'm saying, like some type of like a Tariq having some type of hallucination or something like that. But I think we're gonna see ghosts at some point. So, and I think that's what we're gonna get.
Yeah. There's been speculation that he didn't really kill Ghost. Like we didn't see, like we saw him get shot, but we didn't see, you know, what take place after that.
I can talk about my theory, but it'll be all day. Honestly, I don't even want to get into it. But you know, what I'm saying? I've been saying from the jump, I never thought he was dead, just because again, you know what I'm saying, they never showed his body, and the fact that they never showed his body, you know what I'm saying, it was always that thought, you know what I'm saying, so. I don't think he died. I think some kind of way they're going to bring him back. He already said that Stars has been calling him to come back to the show. So they got something in the mix, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to see.
And by that being their biggest grab on that platform on Stars, you know, that whole power bracket, you know, with that and BMF, which BMF. Check that out if you haven't watched it, man. BMF is dope. It's dope.
I've heard mixed reviews about the BMF.
BMF should be on Tubi. The way people be talking.
You said what?
BMF should be on Tubi.
Tubi.
Now, we can get into this because it was some. I don't know how far you in, Trill. I don't know if you even watched the new show. And the people at home, hey, it's episode 4. So some lot of stuff he's talking about was old. Nutra, have you seen any episodes of it this season?
No, Nutra don't watch TV.
I watch TV.
So sports. Trill. I'm talking to you then, whoever's watching it. I know some people watching it. The Tupac scene. Now, BMF is supposed to be set in like what 89, 90, 91?
Around that time frame, yeah.
Tupac wasn't bald yet, right? He wasn't rocking the bald head bandana look, right?
And not really, you know what I'm saying?
He was dancing with Digital Underground with the Humpty dance.
And when did Juice come out?
Even in Juice, he had a high top fade. Even
that was Juice, like 91, 92.
So I'm just whoa. Kanan is tough. Don't do that.
You can only go so far with Kanan, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think this one more season with Kanan should wrap it up. We don't need to. We know what happened. We know he doesn't die. Because obviously, until the other one, BMF. Yeah, I mean, okay. Now back to BMF. It is some horrible acting. 2 Chainz.
Horrible acting, definitely.
F- actor. 2 Chainz is F-. Lil Baby, they gave him 3 or 4 lines. He's trash.
What about the chick? What's her name?
With the sword, with the
talking about Sweetie.
Yeah, what about Sweetie?
I don't think she popped up yet. She's supposed to be there at some point.
Yeah, I ain't seen her. Yeah, them. Yeah, but
wasn't Cash Doll on there at one point?
Yeah, she was like, she got fucked up though. But yeah,
she died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah, she's dead. Yeah, yeah. She got her. She had a water closet.
Cash Doll from Detroit, ain't she?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a cool show. I for us, if you live in the city and you know about BMF, it's interesting to see how they're rewriting and doing it. I mean, of course, everything is 100% true on there, but it's interesting to see. The dad tripped me out though, bro. When he, you know, the fact that he's trying to get white.
To be honest with you, the dad and the mom situation, you know what I'm saying, them kind of going back and forth and the whole divorce situation. I think people like the show because of them. Like they carrying the show to me.
When she walked past, he had to lift the weights. Oh, I didn't know you were there. It's a little team like that, but yeah. And I will say this is very controversial because I know how much people love Power. I'm not a fan of Tommy Show. Forrest, not a fan. They make him seem like he's a superhero.
Tommy.
Yeah.
This last season, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I understand why people don't like the show, but the last season, I feel like kind of, you know what I'm saying, saved the show. I mean, they got renewed and everything for the, you know, just based off of the ratings they got on this last season.
For me, for him coming in to Chicago, took over the black territories, took over the biggest Irish gang in the city. Like, you know, and then he got the brother hooked on cocaine, crack, or whatever he was. Like, why he gotta be hooked on crack? Why it gotta be him? They killed the black doctor who was cooking up the Dahlia, killed her. Then Tommy's brother is gay. Nothing wrong with that.
It was a lot.
It was a lot going on, but I'm like,
it's a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie.
All he gets is a bullet graze.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember when Tommy connected with his family in the show.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about Empower. I mean, Empower.
You kind of who his pops was.
Yeah, and all this stuff. Yeah, Tommy cool, man. Tommy cool. I get the superhero stuff though, because he didn't have about 300 shootouts.
He can always recruit, and they get taken out.
Say he can find some people to die. He can definitely find some people to die.
But Ghost, my nigga Ghost dead though.
Yeah,
supposedly, allegedly.
Man, I would love to see if Ghost makes a return. I think you're gonna see man. I'm gonna tune back in if Ghost come back. Cause I was watching it tough, man. But when Ghost died, man, a little bit of me died with it.
Now, there's a rumor that's going around that Ghost was seen on the Force, the set for Force. So, whatever they got cooking up, it's gonna start with the Tommy Show. So I know people don't really mess with the Tommy Show. But if you're a fan of Power, you better watch it because I think something big coming.
And okay, so if you watch Sons of Anarchy, I'm a big fan of that. The fact that he took the dude Chibs out, I don't like that. The dude was he rolled for Jackson, the crew. Oh, and that's a whole other thing. I just don't like that. I don't like that. He wasn't racist. He was a racist.
Tennessee side.
He didn't like this. He didn't like this. So I'll leave it up to y'all. Y'all want to talk about the dude in the NBA who's betting on himself allegedly for the Rockets? It's kind of funny when you think about it. I can do it real quick. So this dude, Jonte Porter, I think he's Michael Porter Jr.'s younger brother.
Oh, wow.
So twice he's been allegedly caught betting on himself, like prop bets. And so one prop bet was he only can get up over under 1 3-point shot attempted in a game. So he get in and not shoot a 3-point attempt. Matter of fact, yeah. Oh yeah. So they're looking at him.
But it was only a matter of time, man. It was only a matter of time.
So he plays for the Toronto Raptors.
Right.
He's under investigation for the multiple instances of betting irregularities over the past several months. Between January 26th and March 20th. In the game against the Clippers, January 26th, there was increased betting interest on the under for Porter props, which for the night was set at 5.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, all on the unders. And he said that everybody who betted unders, that was the majority vote, the majority bet. That evening, Porter played just 4 minutes before leaving the game for aggravated eye injury suffered days earlier against the Memphis Grizzlies game. So he didn't score that game. So if you bet the under, you won big. And then
that's tough, bro.
And then on March 20th against the Sacramento Kings, Porter played 3 minutes before exiting because the Raptors said because Raptor said he had an illness and did not return. He didn't score, attempting 1 shot and 2 rebounds. Sportsbook has over under set around 7.5 and 5.5. So the next day, DraftKings Sports reporter immediately released that Porter's prop bets were #1 moneymaker for the NBA night in those 2 nights.
Damn.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn.
It's crazy what we have come to with the bets in sports now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like players are out there like selling themselves, bro. Like that is wild, dog. That is wild.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time, man. Once this betting got, because think about how it all started. At first, it was just who's going to win, who's going to lose.
Right.
Then they started getting detailed with how many touchdowns can you score, how many yards can you run. Now, bro, you can do so. It's to points, minutes,
the coin toss. You can bet on the coin toss.
It's sad.
The dude in the Super Bowl, the streaker, it was a over under on that. He won because he streaked himself, so he won that bet.
Mm-hmm.
He won big that night. He went to jail, but he won huge money because he bet on himself that it would be a streaker. The over under, I think, was like 0.5 or whatever. I don't know how to do that, but
yeah,
he won the bet on himself that he was streak. That's tough. But the NBA prop one, like you like up my eye. Well, it happened 4 days ago, but it still hurt.
That's wild, bro.
Because he also had to clock in a certain amount of minutes too, so it couldn't be like, oh, he just not. He had to get in the game for it to be active. Twice.
That's sad. That's sad, man. That's sad, man. And the bad thing is, hey, this won't be the first or the last time about, we don't hear this again, man.
They're going to start being more creative.
Yeah, and they just kind of make you wonder, I mean, it's sad. I don't like it for the sports because I feel like we're probably going to miss out on some things.
Well, I think that helps. My last job was a bunch of guys who didn't really watch sports because they said it was already fixed. They said Vegas control all the sports. This doesn't help the case. Those conspiracy theorists out there who believe it's being controlled by Vegas or by the big wigs or wherever they are.
Right.
This doesn't help. I told you why y'all watching football is rigged. We know who's gonna win. It doesn't help our case. For people like us,
like finding out the Kansas City Chiefs has never been called for a holding play in a playoff game. Like that's kind of crazy too. But
really?
Yeah. Offensive line, yeah.
You better watch the tone while you talk about the Chiefs in your household.
I know, but no, when I seen the stat,
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
But when you watch that Philly game, hella holes. I mean, the Super Bowl game, it was hella holes, man. They were holding left and right. They never. Why do you think Pat Mahomes be getting away so quick like that, bro? Don't get me wrong.
He's not fast. He's not fast.
He's not fast. He's athletic, but bro, he not. Bro, I understand this guy's good. Don't get me wrong, but goddamn it, he getting away with some stuff. He definitely getting away with some stuff, man.
Do y'all feel like at some point they'll take this away if it continues to go on this route?
Because that the NFL and NBA can't get their hands on that money. That's how I feel. That's why they go so heavy on the drug dealers of the world, the people who get fed cases, because the government can't control that. So if they can't control it, they're gonna stop it.
Yeah.
By upping it, you get more charges for drugs than you do for,
that's true.
Staying on YouTube, but taking somebody out. You know what I'm saying? So you get more charges on that. So if they can't control it, they'll stop it eventually. Unless they can get their hand in there.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think eventually it will, because like you said, they can't control it. And I mean, they gotta pay the money out. So it's gonna get crazy, man. This is not, like I said, this won't be the last time we hear about this.
So man, this time flying by. I got a bunch of topics. I think some of the stuff we're gonna table. I like that build a franchise thing. I think we need time for that. I think we'll table that one. Let's go to who you got, man. I think people like who we got. I think it's an interesting thing for us. So we had I don't think Lucha was there. Trill was definitely there. There's been talk about who would you take, and I think the three of us know who we would take. I think it won't be no debate for their career and who they end up being. AI, Kyrie. Now we know AI is one of the greatest of all time.
Right.
Kyrie is on the verge of being one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I think they have similar games in a way. I think
Yeah.
different styles of how they attack the basket, volumes of shots, percentages, all that stuff weigh in. Who would you take though? Like if you had those two standing in front of you, you run the franchise in their prime. Who would you take?
I mean, yeah, Kyrie all day, baby. Kyrie's been my man for a long time. Back in the day, and let's not forget this, when people was battling between Steph and Kyrie in the earlier 2Ks, I was always the Kyrie guy. Everybody know that. I used to argue everybody down. Best handles, best finisher around the goal, I think in like the last 20 years, maybe even ever. Yeah, put the spotlight on me.
Yeah, we gotta give you the time for this.
No, but I'm definitely going. I'm going with Kyrie, man. I just feel like with his handles, maybe top 3 ever. The way he can finish, and not only that, the shooting. The only thing that I think AI has over Kyrie is nothing offensively. AI could play the passing lanes well. He could get you a little nifty, little steals. That's not really too much a Kyrie ordeal, but that would be the edge that I would give over Kyrie and AI. They both are not great defenders, but AI could definitely play those passing lanes a lot better than Kyrie. So that's the only edge I give him.
Yeah, I mean, same with me. I mean, if I'm starting a franchise, I'm definitely taking Kyrie over AI. Don't get me wrong. I love AI. I'm a huge fan of AI. I love what he did for the game. I mean, if you think about what AI has done, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like what he done, that's everybody wears sleeves now. And that's all because of AI. And it's not even in basketball, you know what I'm saying? You got football players wearing sleeves. You got tennis players wearing sleeves. Like, all of that is dope. But if we're talking about just pure basketball and I'm starting a franchise, I got to go with Kyrie. Like, I mean, Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? Like Nucho said, man, ain't nobody finishing like Kyrie. Like, he is so gifted off the rim, you know what I'm saying, off the glass. Like, nobody's finishes like Kyrie, man. And you see what he's doing right now. He got the Mavs balling right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was hating on Kyrie and Luka. Could they play together? You know what I'm saying? Kyrie needs the ball in his hands. Luka needs the balls in here. It won't work. And you see what they're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? One thing I want to say about Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? He's been taking a lot of heat here, especially last year with the whole, the link that he posted with the little Jewish thing, you know what I'm saying? And rubbed the Jewish community the wrong way. I love the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you're seeing the growth in Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? His focus is just basketball right now. And, you know what I'm saying, I got to tip my hat out to him. Salute to Kyrie. I love it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm taking Kyrie over AI, man, if I'm starting a franchise.
Yeah, I think, oh, my bad, Viz, I didn't want to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I think one thing that also adds to Kyrie is his work ethic and his character, man. Like, my son, I tell, like, look up to Kyrie, man. I don't want a guy that's coming here talking about practice. Practice?
Hold on.
Talking about practice. So I think that off the court, Kyrie is definitely a guy you want in your organization. Not to take anything away from AI. And I know people want to bring up the Boston and Brooklyn and all that with Kyrie, but off the court, Kyrie is the guy I want. Biz, let's go. Let's see, like, you got
now we're not gonna do no AI slander. Now the practice thing, it went viral at the time because you mad at dude because he missed practice. He's literally carrying your franchise,
right?
And that's where him and Larry Brown butted heads so much.
But
Larry Brown's up. Yeah.
I just don't want to give an excuse for a professional to act like a professional, but continue.
But I mean, for you, Larry Brown, practice. What are we talking about here? This dude performs
right
all the time. Every night he's putting on a show.
Yeah.
He's 5'11". They say 6 foot. He's 5'11", maybe. Putting on the show. He's not afraid to attack anybody. I still would take Kyrie, but I'm not gonna go for no AI slander because
No, you
you
can't.
know.
You can't.
No, I'm talking about this guy up there.
No,
Talking
well,
about
let
I'm
me
one
ask you
guy.
something, Liz.
I'll take you. Go. You said what?
You have a job, don't you?
Yeah, I do have a job.
You have meetings at your job also,
I
right?
sure do.
Can you miss a meeting?
If I have to, if I miss it because of my business, but if I'm performing, you see, like I got my trophy. 3-time teacher of the month. All right, it's not the season. I miss my quiet days of work, but yeah, AI. I mean, Kyrie is not gonna do that, practice thing. But he's a different kind of cat. He's always been his own guy, and that's what both of them have. They always been their own guy. Well, he's talking about the Earth is flat. I think we'll fall off if we go too far with Kyrie with the Illuminati tattoo, or you can talk about AI. Practice. Changing the game or the wardrobe, baggy jeans. Hey, I'm doing my way. It always has. I respect both of the games the way they did it. I mean, they both brought a piece of the culture to the NBA. I mean, Kyrie with the handles. I mean, we saw him talk about, we seen him early in the league, not backing down for anybody. You saw the USA practices going to Kobe. Hey, I'll take you. Not and being that guy. And you saw AI going to Jordan. Hey, I'm gonna do my moves, make you stumble, and so these two guys. For them to be their size and the way they are, man, not no high flying dunkers, no, they play the game their way, and I still take it.
AI kind of reminds you of like the WWE Attitude Era. He did a lot of things against the grain, the tattoos, the cornrows, and everything. You couldn't do nothing about it. You couldn't do nothing.
They were wearing suits to the games, Lucho. They were all wearing suits. AI said, I wear jerseys, jeans.
Right.
My own shoes.
Get my hair braided on the sideline.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The culture. That he brought the culture back. I hear you, Commissioner, but I'm doing my way.
Right.
You clicked on it. Pat Bev, that's tough. All right. Whose career would you have liked as a commissioner? What Cam Newton end up being, or what CJ Stroud could be? Now, CJ Stroud got one on his belt, phenomenal rookie season, phenomenal coach, all the package. We know Cam Newton, MVP, been to the Super Bowl, one of the best dual threat quarterbacks to play. Which one would you take?
That's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
it's Cam in his prime. Oh my god, dog. People sleep on it. Cam was a problem. Cam was a goddamn problem in his prime.
Yeah.
Who
you got, True?
Damn, that's tough. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I think CJ Stroud is gonna be a problem as well. I mean, one thing I can say about CJ know how to read defenses. CJ gonna pass that ball. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. But damn, Cam, that's tough, bro. I think I'm gonna go Cam, dog. I think I'm gonna go Cam just because Cam couldn't throw the ball like the way I think CJ can, but Cam gonna make a play regardless. It don't matter what the situation is. Cam gonna make a play.
Right.
But let's not forget Cam was trucking fools. You know what I'm saying? Like he just had that will. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna talk shit while he doing it too. But I mean, I think I'm gonna take prime Cam, dog.
Yeah, shout out to the 4th and 1 podcast, man. The Cam podcast so good, bro. Like
for sure.
Yeah. The stories he tells, keeping it real. He said the hardest he ever been hit was by Brian and Rackbo. He said he had to make sure check all his ligaments was good before he got up. He said it was a reality check he never forget.
Damn. Yeah, man, it's a really hard decision, but I think that I'm gonna go with CJ. I think I'm gonna go to CJ route. Now, Cam is definitely amazing. What he did his rookie year was break the passing yard record. I don't know if y'all remember that. Yeah, Cam was definitely something amazing, but I feel like where CJ is right now, as far as reading defense, I feel like he's ahead of where Cam Newton was as a rookie.
That's a
CJ
fact.
Stroud is playing better than most veterans. CJ Stroud right now would probably be maybe a top 10 quarterback in the NFL right now. Maybe. So I mean his future is definitely really bright. I just like where he's going and how it feels and looks so natural to him. Yeah, it feels and look natural to him, man. Cam was also an amazing quarterback, played in the Super Bowl, won an MVP. I just feel like there was a lot left on the field with Cam, man. And maybe it's just getting that Super Bowl. Maybe that Super Bowl is really what I wanted to see Cam get. But yeah, I'm with this one. I'll go with CJ Stroud just because I feel like right now he's a little bit ahead of where Cam was his rookie year.
I think for me too, I was just gonna say, I mean, it's really a tough question just because we only got a year at CJ. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
I'm just on trajectory versus,
but that year we got though was amazing. It was definitely dope. So
nobody expected that.
Yeah, I think if he continues the at the rate that he at right now, man, he's gonna be a problem, man. It's all gonna be because of CJ.
CJ biggest year is gonna be. I'm not gonna say his biggest year, but this sophomore year is gonna be real huge. People got film on him now, and you know how that goes. We all saw that Dak. We saw that Dak sophomore slump. Yeah, we saw when that is. So it's gonna be tough for him.
And that's why I'll probably give the edge to Cam, because no matter what, he knew he was a dual threat. I mean, you could say he was a run first kind of quarterback. I mean, he didn't have the best accuracy downfield, but he took a team with his best. I mean, and we all know Steve Smith was a dog, but I mean, him and Greg Olsen was part of his best weapons outside.
He got older Steve Smith.
Yeah, older Steve Smith, and carried them to the Super Bowl, MVP. CJ Stroud MVP, that's tough with all the talent. You got Mahomes for at least another 5 years, competitive 5 years. Maybe he could be the one that the torch passed to him, CJ. I know coming out of the draft, I don't speak for everybody. I know me, Ohio State quarterback, not as mobile as Bryce. We've seen Bryce go back and forth in that game, that the Texas Bama game. We watched that together.
Yeah.
We know he had what it takes to win, but I think for Bryce, I think that size may hit a little different. Yeah. Because, I mean, Kyler Murray got away with it because it's a baseball arm. He can get out and throw those different kind of passes.
Yeah.
Right. See the Stroud like a natural in that pocket, man.
Yeah.
He looks like a natural. And then with the weapons, he got young weapons growing up with him. Tank Dales, the Nico Collises,
Dalton Schultz.
Yeah.
So boy, Noah Brown. Shout out Noah Brown.
Noah Brown. They're growing up with him. These are young guys going with him. I would like to see how that. I mean, they got a hell of a coach. So I'm gonna take Cam now, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong 10 years, 12 years from now with CJ.
What's gonna be scary about Houston is they got a lot of cap space, and if you get those players in there that want to play around, CJ Stroud, it's gonna get scary. It's gonna get scary, man. It's gonna get scary. Could you imagine if AJ Brown requested a trade to the Texans? Like it's gonna start getting a little crazy. Yeah,
got in the AFC. All right, man. Well, man, we got a bunch more left, but we're gonna leave it there, man. We already an hour and a few minutes in. Man, great show. Hey, thanks for everybody who tuned in. Shout out to the day ones who be here every week. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna be more consistent.
Next week, bro, we need to pop it off with that franchise, man. I'm looking forward to that.
Hey, that's gonna be a fun one, man. So if you love football, it's like a fantasy kind of thing, and we're gonna run with that. So that's cool. That gives us another week to try to prepare, because if you get the same player as the person next to you, you can't pick the same player.
Yeah.
So and I don't know how we'll figure out how the order go into it, but Hey man, we got some fun stuff coming up for y'all, man. And again, some of the people gave us some of these topics, so we appreciate y'all. So if you anything else y'all want us to talk about or get into, let us know. By next week, we'll know who's the NCAA champion is. Baseball kicking off. We give you what we know. I know Trill watched a lot of Texas Ranger games. I keep up on ESPN with the Tigers. Let us know, man. Hey, we here for the people. We this is what we do. So let us know. Keep messaging us. However you're doing it, let us know.
Yep.
Anything else y'all got?
No, that's it.
No, that's it.
Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all this time next week, man. Love y'all. We out.